The Tick and Professor Show.
And the award winner this week, and I will play it. I've got to, of course, run through the commercials.
New partners
Yes.
and the video awards. What am I saying? I don't know. I don't understand what am I saying, but it's all right.
Okay,
Listen up,
20
guys.
minutes. 20
So
minutes.
today-
We gotta go to 20 minutes.
I am going to
20
announce
seconds.
three new
partners.
right now, and let's get into the next winner.
Next one.
It's TP Show for Driver TV show. That sounds good, huh? TP Show, Driver TV show.
Yeah.
TP Show! Driver!
Let's check it
TP Show!
TV show. Okay, awesome.
TP
So that's us.
TP Show!
I'm excited. All right, I'm excited. I'm excited. You got me excited.
I need my
I need my enema.
TP Show.
Next.
Oh,
Next.
this has been the Professor. Ah, nice one. The Professor.
He's
El
over top of your
Professor.
face. He's over top of your face.
Look at this.
We've heard a lot about you.
We have to have a talk about this afterwards. Starsky and Hutch.
Yeah.
Still makes over your face. Like, literally. Wasn't that Huggy Bear?
Alright guys, if you want to check this review, this show, you have to go to his channel. I'll link the description of this video so that you can check his profile and his videos as well, and this video as well. So don't forget to follow him, don't forget to react on his videos, and congratulations TP Show. I'm gonna say the Professor. Alright? Congratulations the Professor for your amazing shows and amazing Congratulations the Professor for your amazing shows. I wish and amazing I reviews. Also could do that. Brilliant.
So I have like 5 different complaints.
Could do that.
Let's start with the fact that A, he's on top of your face. B, you
Yes.
get all the credit. Like literally,
Right.
I'm on screen and you're getting all the
Well,
credit.
Hey, if anybody sits on top of anybody's face, they should get the credit.
And you know who it should be.
We should just change it to the RR show. You know?
Yes, it's the RR on my face show.
No, but it was weird because he's covering me.
Yes.
So I wonder on his screen if he's just seeing Tick. But then he's like, the Professor. El Professor.
Right. And from
The
now
Professor.
on, the TP show will just be called The Professor Show. I guess we're
Right.
changing the name. Get some
But
new
you know what?
graphics in here. Season 4 starts next week. It's The Professor
We've
Show.
had comments too where they're just like, the Tick Show. And I'm like, yep, the Tick Show. So I don't care however people want to find us. I don't care if they're like, hey, that show that Tick's on. Yeah, that's fantastic. Hey,
Well,
the Professor Show. You know, that's cool too.
I feel bad now that I'm completely offended by the fact that I was completely cut out. Since you're so magnanimous about it. Jeez.
I don't even, at least we got 0 people subscribing to us and followers from that. So we're good.
The old 000. From what I remember, and this is just off the top of my head, there are 10 deadliest things in the world. How many do you guess are in Australia, Professor?
Is it like 7 or 8?
9 of the 10.
9.
9
Yeah,
of the
screw
10.
that. Nope.
One of them's not
Nope.
there. It's probably like a frozen tick spider or something. Like
Yes.
oh, but here we go.
Yeah.
Oof. I'll
look
let
at
you
that.
read this. Oh yeah, I don't need to really say it. It's like a combination of everything I love all in one thing.
First came the mice plague, then came the spider apocalypse. So
First
scroll
of all,
down.
but before we get any farther, whoever does their naming missed a huge opportunity. Take the last 2 words and put them together. Spider apocalypse. That totally could have been there. Totally.
Yes.
And that's our next movie, Spider Apocalypse.
So yeah, that's it right there. Just
I will play this, and I will make it big screen, and I will cry and run.
Look at that. So that's spider webs.
In the hell am I oh my gosh, I'm looking at spider webs?
You're looking at spider webs.
This isn't computer generated for a video game?
No, this is spider webs. And then look, they'll pan at stuff, and then you'll see things moving on like little boards and stuff like that. Look, you start to see the spiders.
Oh my god, I see them now.
All right there. And
oh my heavens.
right there. No.
Well, you know what's hilarious is as a kid, I think I went to 20 different films, and all of the films were about some kind of natural disaster, creepy thing.
Right.
So there was spiders, and there were ticks actually. Ants were big, but they were all these like I didn't know that the spider thing was real. What?
Yeah. If you keep on scrolling down, there's actual photos of someone actually took photos of what is next to it. Yeah, you could click on those.
Hell no, I don't want to see these. Oh, hell no, I don't want to see these.
So you guys are paying for me to go because I think it's awesome.
Oh, hell no.
No. This is one of my biggest fears right here.
No.
Like, they're like, hey, lay in that naked, and you're just like, no.
$1 million.
Like
$1 million.
If it was like the Saw movie, like, would you like to play a game? Not this game. Nope.
No. The first time I ever saw this machine, have you seen these before? These things are awesome.
Yes, that's everywhere. And that's
it's everywhere
awesome.
now.
Yeah.
But the first time I saw it was at Jack in the Box. I walked in and I went, it was like, oh,
Dude,
wait, I've got
You can get a vanilla pib, and it's fantastic.
That's what happened when I walked in. It was crazy. Yeah, vanilla
I
pig.
know.
I was gonna say the combinations though could make you hurl. Like some of the combinations, I was like, ew, because you can get. I think they have chocolate as well as one of the choices. There was something weird like that,
Well,
and you can mix it with.
I bet you the person who came up with that was the kid that went and got a little bit of every single one out of the soda machine.
Do you know what we used to call that? Actually, did you guys have a name for it? Because we had a name for it. We called it the suicide.
I don't know.
We called it
The suicide. That's awesome.
Yeah. So you would go. So the thing was this, and this is okay. So there's two different rules. There's the full suicide, which is, and we'll get to the full suicide second. Which one are we doing today? Are we doing this lovely thing? Are we doing this lovely thing? Oh, we're doing that one. Okay, we're doing this one.
Yeah.
Oh, I can't wait.
We're
Did you tell them what we're doing?
I was like, we're gonna try grass soda, and let's hope it doesn't taste like ass soda.
Yeah.
Mowed and bottled in the U.S.
Yeah, and it's not a twist off. I'm gonna have to go get a. I'm not.
It's not a twist off.
I don't think so. Let's find out.
Wait. Yeah,
it is.
I got it.
Okay, it's a strong twist off, which means I won't be able to do it, but we'll see. I got it. Woo, go me.
Yeah.
Ooh.
It smells like a Jolly Rancher. It smells like the apple Jolly Rancher. So I'm just letting you know.
You're
You shoulda
trying to
run.
psych me
You
out.
shoulda run.
Like
You
grass
shoulda
and-
It really does smell it. It smells great.
It does smell kind of good. So cheers. How am I not subscribed to my own show? Kopkoff or whatever. I'm gonna hurl.
I like it.
It's not bad. I was expecting it to be more grassy.
I wanted
Degrassi
it to be more grassy.
Yeah,
This
Degrassi
is-
high.
Wow. Wow.
Mowed
Dude.
and bottled in the U.S.
Mm.
Pure cane sugar, everybody.
Hey, we did something right here.
Yeah, this
Yeah.
one doesn't suck. I'm gonna have to stop
No,
drinking
this-
it though, because I haven't been feeling great, and this is kind of making me a little woozy because I haven't drank any soda all day, which is unusual. I normally drink soda.
I normally don't drink soda, but yeah, I could definitely finish one of these.
You don't
This
want
is
to.
really freaking good.
Yeah.
So what's the mix?
I didn't even think this
Because we
stupid
have an
was
alcoholic
possible.
theme sometimes. I know my answer. I like how you're thinking about it. What would I mix with this?
Some type of like apple flavored vodka or something like that.
Oh, see, I was just going with regular vodka, but that's even better. So there's
Right.
an apple,
Like-
there's like an apple schnapps or something
Ooh.
too, like an apple.
I know
apple
we can make a
teeny.
martini
Yes.
with this, apple puckers, and vodka, and we
Bing,
would be
bing.
great.
Oh, we make tons of
Caramel
money.
around the edge.
Oh, yeah.
And yeah,
yeah.
we're
Check.
We're
check.
making cash.
Checkity,
Oh,
check
that's
it
fine.
out. Check it out, guys.
So
Checky.
somebody wants to leave a comment?
What? Nice.
Live.
Hi, guys. And
Professor.
hi. Thanks for joining early. Hi. Right? Yeah, yeah. Yeah, I don't hear any music.
Well, that's
Where's
because
the
I forgot to
music?
press the button.
Yeah, see, I would have done it. See, there it is. There it is. All right. On today's show, Martin Scorsese opens up his big fat mouth. Did you know he had a big fat mouth? Well, he opened it up. I saw the new Evil Dead Doctor Strange movie. We have a Mikey update. Man Crush. We have a follow-up to an old story. We need to invest in this company. Oh, and Tick put some stuff in too, and a lot more. We'll be back right after this.
From the moment we had the idea to start a podcast, we knew it would be something special.
Congratulations, Dr. Professor, for your
We
amazing
don't know
shows
how
and
special.
amazing reviews. It's brilliant. I
We've
wish
had big
I
hopes
also
and
could
big
do that.
dreams.
You don't want to.
Although we had a few bumps
Yeah.
along the way, we are still just two grown-ass men with childish dreams of outer space. Now, hold on to your butts, you're in for an experience like no other. You are about to partake in the most bodacious experience ever, the Tick and Professor Show.
So next time I'll just talk. I'll just be
Yeah,
like,
that's
even
my
if I don't hear
fault.
music, I'll
That's
just
my
start.
fault,
I'll just go.
I just muted it like a second earlier. So odds of us getting through this today are impossible. So let's start with drinks.
Oh, we got so much show.
Yeah, there's
Drinks.
0% chance we're getting through this whole thing.
I have
drinks. I've got Topo again. I don't know what you're drinking.
I just made myself a coffee in
I
a
need
fancy
one.
cup that I got at the Dollar Tree.
Yeah, I need a coffee.
It's a caramel macchiato to be exact, because I know how
That's
to
so
make those.
funny. So glub, glub, glub.
All right, we're going fast today.
Well,
Fast
we'll go as
and
fast as
furious,
we
right?
can. Yeah, as fast as we can. So
Push to 200.
Yes, this is the push to 200. I'm going to start the scroll. We'll see how long that goes. And just so you know, we got some new subscribers.
We do.
Yes. And I put them in the scroll as well. So first step is 200.
Nice.
Then we get to 1,000, and then somehow you miraculously jump to 1,000,000. So that's how
We
our new
do.
numbering system.
That's how I count.
Exactly. Coming up is one of my favorites. You saw this one, right? Marvel.
Yeah. Oh, you mean the Martin Scorsese stuff?
No, I'm talking about subscribe to us.
Oh, that's what you're talking about. Look at all those things at the bottom. Yeah. Marvel, and then Marvel Vivo, Music Vivo.
Yep.
Disney Plus,
Netflix, obviously. iJustine. Also,
iJustine.
What?
Our old pal, Right Fix.
Right. Hey man, how's it going?
Chris, how?
I think it's
How?
hey you.
Like Hey Arnold. Hey Arnold.
Hey.
Yeah.
So
I thought you were talking about the Evil Dead movie I saw this weekend.
No, you didn't see an Evil Dead movie this weekend. You're wrong.
Oh my God, I did. It was evil and it was dead, and Bruce Campbell starred in it. So,
let me see if I can get this up on the screen. Yep, Mr. Beast. And yeah, let's see how fast we can make this show go. Faster we make it go, less likely it is to work correctly. So this should be great. I'm excited.
I'm excited too.
Do.
I don't know what number. Wow.
I already checked.
Okay.
Day 689. And now. Shasta has a broken arm. Did you know that? Shasta has a broken arm. Come on, Mr. Beast. All you have to say is hi. Hi, Mr. Beast.
So that's it. Just say hi, Mr. Beast.
Just
hi to
say hi, Mr. Beast.
That's it.
Just say hi.
Wow. I wonder how she broke her arm. Maybe she was so mad that
yeah, she
Mr.
just
Beast
like,
didn't. Yeah. Oh, and that was it. Yeah.
For you.
That was it.
That was it.
Yep.
So next on the hit parade, this is one that you were just talking about. Martin
Oh my gosh.
Scorsese. I apologize, Mr. Scorsese. He's one of the best directors ever in the history of directing, just so you know.
Yeah, but he has his panties in a bunch.
Well, that's not surprising. So you know all about this, and I do not.
So there's a story, and basically I'll just tell you my synopsis of what I read. So Martin Scorsese said that all superheroes movies, including the MCU, ruined movie cinema, like the art of cinema.
It ruined movie cinema. Interesting.
It ruined it.
That's interesting.
And this is why I say his panties is in a bunch, because I think he's jelly. I think he's a little jelly that nobody asked him
to be
hey,
a part of it.
Can you direct this new movie?
Now here's an interesting question. Jump back in time. Do you think Scorsese says yes or no? Like if they did approach him, do you think he says yes or no?
I think.
And we're back in time now. We're not now. Clearly now.
Right, back in time. No. Like, hey, we have Iron Man 1. What do you think about directing this movie? I think he would have said yes.
I think it's 0% chance that he would have said yes on Iron Man 1. Funny enough.
I think he would have said yes.
Around like the second or third film, he might have said yes. So, trivia note, do you know, it's obvious by the name, but I did not know.
You didn't know? I already know what you're going to say.
Yes.
I think.
Yes. She has famous people in her family. Do you know who they are?
Yeah, the Olsens. But look at that. She looks like an Olsen.
She does.
So,
she does. But the thing is,
I mean, she looks like one of the
she's
like a
younger
triplet.
than the twins. She's the younger sister of the Olsen twins. So,
yeah.
And her name's Elizabeth Olsen. I should have been able to figure this crap out. But yeah, I had no idea.
You know.
I had none. I had no idea, man. I had no idea that.
So she's basically saying that, okay, if it wasn't for Marvel and superhero movies, there would be no cinema.
I don't know if there wouldn't be any cinema, but people wouldn't be going to the movies.
There wouldn't be box office.
Like they wouldn't be going. They wouldn't be going to. They wouldn't be going to other films. Do you know what I mean? Like I think that the MCU and basically the Marvel universe.
Right.
And somewhat DC as well, but comic book movies in general
have
brought people back to the movie theater. I think that people were pre-pandemic. The pandemic, everybody just like screwed theaters.
Well, they brought so much so that the new Evil Dead Strange movie did 187 in the box office in America. So you know, these little movies that aren't art pieces.
Yeah,
so,
exactly.
Yeah.
They're multi-$100 million budgets. Funny enough, multi-$100 million budgets. Yeah, it's crazy to me. It's crazy to me. And this is my favorite. Professor loves surprises. Did you know you love surprises?
Yeah. I mean, you know, even when I was a kid, I was like, don't tell me what's in the box. So yeah, I want to open it and find out myself. I know what's in that box. If you want to
buy what's in that box, make an offer. And if you buy it, then I won't have to show it next week because I'm definitely bringing it out of the box next week. So please,
don't bring him out of the box.
Oh yeah, he'll be out of the box next week. But that leads me to my story that I wanted to make sure that you saw because it's the most important thing of the day. Star Wars art fan, what? It shows, wait for it, Skywalker's soul leaving Darth Vader. So
all right, let's see.
There's an interesting question for you. Here it is. Fan art. So here's the question for you about the fan art. Is this good for you or bad for you that Anakin Skywalker's soul leaves his body and he becomes Darth Vader? Like, is that good for you or bad for you?
Okay. So if it was like multiverse and it was any other actor, I'd be like, yeah, this is great. This is fine. But, you know, seeing that it's Hayden Christensen, like, I don't even care if it was like Zach Morris from like Saved by the Bell. I'd be like, yeah, this is awesome. This is great. Yeah. Screech, you know, bring him back. So and funny. Yeah, we're good. Yeah.
So did you like your surprise? Was that something you
yeah,
could have
yeah, we're good. Ooh, here's a follow-up from our last
This is a follow-up.
couple shows.
Yeah.
I don't know which one it was, but here's a follow-up.
Yes.
We wanted to know what it tastes like, and
Now,
this
can we
is...
play the music on this? Do you know by any chance?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay, so let's. Ooh. Stop it. That wasn't anybody but me. Oh, gotta go like that.
So this is the
Milkshake
mac and
from
cheese
Mac
shake.
Cheesies.
Milkshake.
Ready?
Yes.
Okay, 1,
The mac cheesy.
2,
And now we have
3.
people that are actually drinking it.
Yep.
Let's see what they say. That's what I'm waiting for.
You know what? Why is that bomb? Not even eating it so good.
Right?
I'm shocked.
Grab a noodle.
I'm totally
Grab a
shocked.
noodle. This bite. Ready?
I did not expect that. I expected them to be like,
Honestly, that's not even bad. It's not bad.
honestly, that's not even
sugar
bad.
enough.
Honestly.
Wow.
It's not
I
even
don't know what
bad.
I was expecting, but it wasn't that.
I don't know what you were expecting either. I was expecting.
I'm not even kidding.
That's what I was expecting.
Come and try this.
Whoa.
I'm gonna sprinkle the cheese.
They're even doing the cheese on the ice cream.
I mean, look, they're gonna finish it.
They are. And they dig it.
You
Like
guys
the
need to
cheese
try
on it, they're liking it. Like,
And then they're calling friends. They're like, "Hey, come on over, Susie, come on."
so weird to me. It just doesn't.
Trying them.
And they're laughing about it that it's so good. They're just like, "Oh my god, this is so good."
I think they're lying. I think they're lying. They're lying. They're totally lying. This is just. So we don't really need much on this next story. This is another one that ticked through in there real quick.
Okay.
Bye-bye, iPod. Bye-bye. No more iPod, everybody. Bye-bye.
Okay.
Did you know that the iPod has officially gone away?
No, but I'm okay with that because this is my iPod, my phone.
No, I understand.
Like,
it's funny because back in the day, like iPod storage.
the
kept
one
going
that was
up
like
and up and
the
up
120
160
is the one that I had.
160,
60.
Yep, 160.
Yes.
That's the classic. That's the height that it went. From there on out,
Yep.
you know what they did?
Yep.
Down and down and down. And what's funny is you can hold for techno people 160 gigabytes. You can hold almost 4.5 times on a little tiny flash drive now. So it's just funny to me that they got rid of it. Like, I don't know. I thought there was a place for them. I thought there was a place for them. I guess was wrong.
Phones took it out. Phones took them all out. I still have a shuffle.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah, we have a couple iPods around the house. So I put them early in the show because I don't know if we're going to have time to get to everything today.
That's cool.
It's been cray. So if you want to see your ad here,
right there,
make sure to email us. And then we will put your ad
right there.
Right here.
Nowhere else. Just there.
Nowhere else.
Unless you give us tons of money and then just put it over my face and I'm okay with that.
It's over my face.
Yep.
Yeah. That's a different show. That's the next show that we're doing.
That's the next show, guys.
That's the next show. Show up in a little
next show.
Next
Ooh.
show. Okay, here we go.
I just the guy in the gulag with a rock.
In a rock.
You know,
in a gulag.
I don't know what he did with the rock.
I just killed a guy in a gulag with a rock.
Right.
Normally you use a shiv when you're in the gulag.
Right.
Just so that you know. I don't know if you knew that that's what you actually do is you kill them with a rock in the gulag.
A shiv?
Yes, a shiv in the gulag.
Oh, but that's only in the gulag. If you step out, you have to put the shiv down.
Out of there.
Yeah, okay. I gotcha. Yep.
That's what happens.
Yeah.
So next up on the ad parade, us.
Ooh, look at us.
That's us.
Yes. That is us.
See if I can zoom in on our faces. Faces. That's my face. And
that is...
let me see if I can get your face.
Oh, that's your face too.
That's my face too.
There we are again.
And then, there's your face.
That's my face.
And then wait
yep.
for it. And there's your face
Yeah,
again.
there's my face too.
And then
I
for
mean,
anybody that didn't know, right there is the enter button. That's what you
I
have
mean,
to
there's
press.
a big arrow pointing to it.
Yeah,
like,
but you know, some people miss the obvious. So, and there
I
is our
understand.
page. And then, of course, go over to our Shupe.
Yep.
And it is a dumpster fire, otherwise known as bonfire. We are looking at going with someone else. So if anybody has any suggestions for where we should put our After Dork shirts,
yeah,
which is the show that's coming up next.
Mhm.
So if you want adult content and you like listening to our voice, then the After Dark show with me, the Tick, and the Professor. I'm not the Tick, I'm Tick. And the Professor.
Yeah.
Then that's what you
I don't know
do,
why.
I don't know.
Just Professor just didn't sound that great. So the Professor sounded better.
Yeah, and the Tick sounds presumptuous if you ask me. That's like
It
a
does.
superhero name. It's
Yeah.
just what it is.
I mean, but you are a superhero.
Nah, I'm just average.
I mean, Fortnite made a character.
They did.
Of you.
Fortnite totally made a character of me.
That's a superhero.
That is.
You are a superhero.
That's true. And so this next one, I don't think you know about this one because I did this last minute. But before we talk about Doctor Strange, we have to talk about. Yes. Now, I'm sure that you saw the show once or twice and you probably hated it.
You think so?
Probably.
I'm not even going to read what it is. So it might be one of my favorite shows ever.
Okay, so this was, in my opinion. Now, granted, for all Star Trek fans, I do believe that the Star Trek Bizarro world predates this by far. I'm not gonna lie and say it doesn't get predated by this, but
you got it.
I do believe this was the first legitimate. Are you waiting for it? Dun 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 dun. Sliders.
Sliders. I love Sliders.
Oh, I was expecting you to say I hated Sliders.
I think I've seen them all.
I've seen all of
especially
them.
when Jerry O'Connell brother takes his place.
Yes.
So I've seen them all.
What I was going to say about Sliders is that it was the first metaverse that you really saw. They didn't call it a metaverse, but it was the first one where there were duplicates of the exact same thing, which is technically what a metaverse is. Now, there's two reasons I brought this up. Number one, Jerry O'Connell. And number two is the best villains of all time. If you've seen, if you've seen all the episodes, do you remember the name of the supervillain that doesn't come up until later in like season 2-ish? It is Thals, which is short for Neanderthals. So
that's awesome.
On all of the metaverses in the Sliders universe, you have regular people. Okay, except for a very small percentage, you have the Neanderthals becoming the dominant species and humans become the subdominant species. Now, here's what's interesting. The Neanderthals get the ability to go to other universes and they get pissed. They're just angry. They're like, dude, why are all the humans everywhere? And they were the best by far, in my opinion. Like, they were super scary is what it comes down to, because they would go from world to world to world and just enslave every human world they came to. They would just go there. It was like the Borg before the Borg. And the second reason.
Okay.
Do you know who Jerry O'Connell's married to?
No.
Rebecca used to be,
Romaine?
Rebecca Romaine used to be Stamos. And the reason that this came up is because in a recent interview, she said that for the first time in like 10 years or so, she saw John Stamos right down the street from where she lives. Because literally, so Rebecca Romaine and Jerry O'Connell live here. And down the street in the same exact neighborhood is John Stamos. And they never ran into each other. And the two things that I found out are that Jerry O'Connell never leaves the house without his hair being coiffed because of it. He wants to make sure his hair looks good, because just in case.
I can tell you why.
And why?
Stamos has people to do that for him. Just letting you know. He has people.
He's got people. It doesn't surprise me. Like, he's got that yogurt. He's got that yogurt thing going on. So. So that leads us to the thing that you want to talk about, which is...
Oh, my God. Yes. And I'm going to give away no spoilers throughout this whole time.
Oh, you're not giving
No,
any away?
I'm serious. I'm
Oh,
serious.
okay.
I'm not gonna give away any. I'm just gonna talk about how good it is and what I liked about it.
Yeah, makes
So,
sense. Makes a lot of sense, actually. And
so
that's a good way to do it.
yeah,
And go in
yeah.
the order that you have it, correct? 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, go to Doctor.
I will.
The
Yep.
first YouTube one.
I'm just getting them lined up because the stupid thing
You got
always
it.
plays commercials and whatnot. And we're having tons of problems with commercials anymore. So last week was the best, though. I have to admit that commercial last week had me dying. I could
the
not.
Russian women?
Yes, I could not believe that we can get Russian and Ukrainian brides. YouTube, you
Right.
got to do better, people. Like, I don't mind the ads. Well, I do mind the ads, but I don't mind the ads as long as they're not offensive. That was like the most offensive ad they could have potentially had.
Really great.
So when you have a canvas that's this big, you know, I was reading an
So when-
interview where you were talking about
That's
how
the next
very
show.
often you'll find a couple
The
of
canvas
themes
is
that
definitely
you'll really
After
kind
Dark.
of focus on, and then ultimately.
No, that was the next one, but somehow it played
Wow,
auto-magically.
because what it sounded like
Oh,
like
yeah,
they were
it
gonna
sounded like a
have
girl saying some bad stuff, man.
Yeah, that was like, no, that's the next show, and I don't even remember putting that in this show.
No, that's
Like,
this one.
yeah.
But I just hit the wrong button, and
So-
I pressed the button, got it right. Yes. Sorry.
I saw play it. Go ahead, play it.
Doctor Strange.
I saw it in
always
3D,
suspected
and this is the
day would
3D
come.
ad for the movie.
You always suspected this day would come.
You know what I'm doing?
Yeah.
I'm making
Well,
it
because
3D,
you can
dude.
see it jumps out of the line.
Yeah, I see it. It's jumping out.
Yeah.
Dude, that's actually decent 3D. You can tell. From watching enough bad 3D, I can tell you that's decent 3D.
Dude,
That's decent
So,
3D, man.
one of the the 3D was so good that
Yes.
when you're watching it, it's almost like you're looking like outside into a world, like just looking outside. You can see for like miles,
What?
like behind the actors. Oh
Well,
my
that
god,
sounds
it
like,
is so.
That sounds like Oculus. That's one thing I do appreciate about the Oculus. That
Right.
will drive you insane. The Oculus.
So when they're like fighting in New York City, like
Yeah.
when they go on the street, like you can
Yeah.
see all the way down the street. Like
Ooh.
it is just it is so fantastic.
Ooh,
And
I
one
like it.
like I had one of those like proud dad moments.
Oh, what happened?
So I'm sitting next to my kids.
Yeah.
And I look over and my daughter looks at me and she's like, "Dad, this is the best movie I've ever seen in my life. Thank you so much." And I'm like, oh, I love you. Like,
That's
oh my
awesome.
God.
That's awesome. I of course have gotten the opposite of why did we come to this film? It's the worst piece of
Oh.
crap that we've ever seen.
Right.
So.
Well, but it's so good because okay, so
Here with
she mentioned this.
Legendary composer Danny
you.
Elfman. We're so excited for you to be here. Now, what
been
was it
watching
like
Beetlejuice
now?
all week, by
You've
the way.
worked with Sam Raimi
was
before.
on my,
What was it like getting to
on my
re-team and to
screen
get back
all
into the
week.
comic book movie genre?
Well, it was like double fun because I
Double
always love
fun.
working with Sam, of course. But working with Sam on this movie was
Dude, I
like,
love this guy's
wow,
hair.
such a
And those
big
glasses are
canvas
Right.
to work on and so crazy and so, it was just really great.
So when you have a canvas that's this big, you know, I was reading an interview where you were talking
when-
about
that's the
how
thing you
very
thought
was
often
the big
you'll find a
canvas.
couple of themes that you'll really kind of focus on, and then ultimately that will lay the groundwork for the rest of it. Is that how you worked on this film? Was there a particular character that came to you first?
Well, I mean, it kept going between Wanda and Strange and Wanda and Strange, and
He's
their-
giving away more
their
than I
themes
gave
were
away.
Just
Yeah,
constantly
I was gonna say.
intertwining, so I don't even know who's got more thematic time, but both of them were really so fun to write for, because they're so good.
I'd ask you about which Wanda and which Strange, but we know you can't answer that. So
Nope.
I'm not even sure I can answer that.
Right.
No,
You know, and
you
you're
can't.
talking about there's so many elements that you're also having to work with and interweave in as well. And there's also Sam teased that there's some horror elements to this.
Yes.
What's the key to, interweaving those moments and building that suspense?
Well, any movie like this is a giant puzzle, and it's like putting together all the pieces of the puzzle. Just in this particular puzzle, there was some horror. A la
Yeah, and you
Sam
can stop
Raimi.
it.
And so,
Yeah.
of course,
Works for me.
that
Cool.
So what I was going to tell you, go ahead.
Yeah. Oh, no,
No,
my
you go.
daughter was like, "Why does this movie sound like Nightmare Before Christmas soundtrack?"
She
And I'm
nailed
like,
it.
"Oh my
Nailed it.
God."
She nailed it.
Yeah.
Nailed it.
And it's so good because I was like, because the guy that composed all that stuff for Nightmare Before Christmas, Danny Elfman, is doing this. And she was just like, what is composed? She's 9. So, and I'm like, shh, just watch the movie. Shh. But she did. So it was like 2 love seats put together. So my youngest son and my oldest son sat together, and I sat with my daughter. And she did one of those things where she was eating popcorn, but she left her hand in the bag.
Yeah.
And then so
they had one of those moments where they touched hands.
she kept on doing that. And then so what I did is I left my hand in the bag, and it was one of the jump scares, and I grabbed her hand as she was going down for the popcorn, and and it was just cool. It was
Did popcorn
so awesome.
go everywhere? Was it like
a little bit? So yeah, it was just great. It was a good movie so why I say Evil Dead is because it reminded me of Evil Dead 2, where you hear the villain
like
in sound.
Up. Yeah. Like in
sound.
The background.
So you know how you would be like, and then like Sam Raimi zooms in.
Like, yes. I was going to say they would go outside and he'd look around and you'd hear in the distance, you'd hear the bad guy. So, and then the camera would go through like the forest.
Zoom straight in on eyes while your eyes are looking around.
Right.
He did all that stuff.
Dude,
so it
awesome.
Was so fantastic because it had all that stuff with it. And you can tell like Sony really stopped Sam Raimi from being Sam Raimi.
Right.
Like with those Spider-Mans.
Yeah.
Right. And this, they just went, just go with it. We'll cut stuff if we don't like it. Just go.
Yeah, makes sense.
And they went, and it is fantastic. And when critics say things like, oh my gosh, this was so bad, they said the same thing about Evil Dead.
They did. They said it was the worst film ever, and it's probably one of the top grossing horror films of all times.
Right. And which is funny because he does a Marvel movie.
Right.
This is already, it's been out a week. It's already number 5 top grossing.
Dude, that's amazing. Dude, that's amazing.
It's been out a week.
Yeah, exactly. Like nowhere to go but up from here. Right. Oh, that's awesome. So I like it when I like the post pandemic successes at the box office because there were so many non-post successes. Right. So
we don't even need to go to like the Evil Dead vibe ones with the multiverse. That was the next one. But I will tell you a fun fact.
Okay.
Whoever watched the movie, if you didn't catch it, this takes place in 3 weeks. The span of 3 weeks. It takes place.
The actual movie itself.
The actual movie
spans
3 weeks. Because Doctor Strange does something to Bruce Campbell, and one of the other actors says, how long is that going to last? And he says 3 weeks.
And that's how you know that it ends. I get it. Dude, that's awesome.
Yep.
It's sort of like your own countdown clock in the corner. Like, when's Doomsday coming? It's just slowly but surely going down. Well, the thing that I was going to do at the front of the show, and I forgot. I don't know how I didn't. I had it in the titles, and then it disappeared.
I just explained my weekend. So what was your weekend?
Exactly. My weekend was the bottom of no show, possibly, because I've been telling you for weeks that we're running out of memory. We're running out of space. We're running out of space. So I upgraded the space. And in the process, Tick pressed the wrong button. We almost had no show anymore because I pressed the button to, like, the software I use specifically says migrate to a solid state drive. So in my head, I'm like, there's 0% chance it's going to ever go to anything but a solid state drive. Well, shockingly, my computer has a non-solid state drive in there as well. So I pressed the button and I noticed that the drive that I connected wasn't, you know how drives blink? It wasn't blinking.
It wasn't doing the blinky light.
And then I listened and I heard the drive inside the computer going, whiz, whiz, whiz. It was at this moment that I knew I was FUBAR. And so I'm like, oh, great. Now we're toast. So I had to wait, I don't know, 8 hours or so for everything to get done twice. And then overnight, I had to try to figure out, because apparently when you put stuff on a hard drive and then you delete it, all that stuff's gone, apparently. So luckily, I've learned from previous mistakes, I don't think we lost much because I don't really back up to that drive. luckily. But
Okay. Yeah.
I then pressed the button to get it back onto the correct drive, and that worked. But literally, it would say, come back in 5 hours. And so I'd come back like 4 or 5 hours later and look at it. So that was my whole weekend, was going button press, wait 3 hours, button press, wait 3 hours. Computers all apart. I'm like, holy crap, everything's going wrong. And finally, in the 11th hour, I put the correct drive, because it's what's called an M2 drive. It looks like a little, in fact, I have the carrier for the other one. I'll show it to you because it's tiny. It's tiny. Yeah. It's tiny. Like, that's the whole drive. So our old show is on here right now, like our old, basically what we're looking at right now. I just made a copy of it onto the new drive, because one of the reasons I think we were stuttering last week is we were out of space. Like, the computer's like, dude, seriously? I don't work good with no space. So I literally was like sweating bullets. Nothing was working. I said, you know what? Hail Mary time. I put the drive back into the main computer. I launched it. The software that I was using for the migration came on and said, hey, you want me to finish the migration? And I said, yeah. I said, yes. And I'm listening for the other drive, because the other drive's a mechanical drive. It's like, you can hear it all day long. And I'm like, I don't hear the mechanical drive. Secondly, it takes about 20 minutes for the mechanical drive to boot. I mean, because it's a slow piece of crap drive. I would say start, and 20 minutes later, I'd be like, oh, I finally have a computer. So I hit the start button, and like 15 seconds later, the computer pops up, and I go, oh, that's a good sign. That's a real good sign. And then I rebooted. 15 seconds, it was up and running, and I was like, yes, cha-ching.
That's awesome.
What that means is we are going to be able to bring replays into our show.
Oh.
So in the future, we have enough space now. We can do replays on our show if we want. We don't have to.
Well, that's cool, because the mac and cheese segment, we can be like, remember when we did this?
Oh, no. I mean, live in the show. You'll be able to press a button and say, I want to see the last 20 seconds. Like we're at a football game. And I'm going to make it so that like we can like zoom in on my face and zoom in on your face and do like a
Too
whole,
bad
like...
we didn't have that when I did the whiskey.
Oh,
for
God,
the first time.
Oh, God, yeah. It was one of the reasons that I put it in there. I was like, oh, man, I so wish I had that. But again, I'll need more buttons, because you always need fancy buttons.
You do. Yeah, you know.
Got fancy buttons, everybody. Fancy buttons. But yeah, I literally, okay, so I knew that you had your kids. I knew you were going to Doctor Strange, and I was in a panic. So I didn't call you at all. Like, I was like, okay, am I going to call him and tell him we might be screwed? No, I just won't say anything, and I will pray that this gets resolved by Tuesday.
That's perfect, because
oh my God,
I was having a blast.
Yeah, and I would have ruined it. Like I this is me. Like when I figured out how bad I screwed up, I literally just like rage quit my room. I was like, Gah! I walked outside. People in the house were like, are you okay? And I was just like, shut up. And they're like, okay. And then I walked outside, and I walked outside. I was just like, I'm 7 and I'm breaking things. I'm so angry right now.
You just have all your animals looking out the window like, oh my God, he's crazy.
Yeah, he's gone nuts. He's gone completely insane. And the funniest part was people were like, what happened? And I was like, I just deleted like God knows what. Because I don't actually know what I deleted, to be quite honest. Like I had a whole hard drive worth of stuff that I deleted. But luckily I've gotten in the habit of backing stuff up. But sooner or later I'm going to be like, hey, I wonder where that file is. Gone forever.
Gone.
Forever.
Yeah, I'll be like, because I'm notorious to be like, hey, Tick, do you still have this?
Yeah.
And you're like, yeah, sure. I'll just pull this up.
Sure.
Yeah, we got it.
I'll be like, oh, no, that's one of the things that got killed.
Yeah.
So,
well.
So just real quick, what to watch. If you did not know, and I just found out today, by the way.
Oh, and I'll tell you something you didn't know either.
Oh, I'm excited. Matrix Revolutions with an S is back on HBO Max, but it's also back on Amazon Prime. So you can watch it on either.
Nice. And you should watch it because it's really good.
Yes.
And guess what else hits HBO on the 13th?
I know this answer. I give up. No, I thought I did.
M. Night Shyamalan Ding Dongs. Old. Yeah, I know. I'm so excited. I'm so excited for it.
And you know what's funny is I was thinking of Disney anyway. I had Disney in my head because there's a new Marvel property coming out very shortly. not Marvel, new Star Wars property with Obi-Wan Kenobi. Yes.
Yeah, I'm gonna watch it and then go, oh, Hayden Christensen's in it. Wow.
And I didn't know until this week because I'm definitely out of the loop. My finger is so far not on the pulse of things.
Right.
That is his nephew. The original Obi-Wan Kenobi is played by his nephew now. I didn't know if you knew that or not. So Ewan McGregor, his uncle, was the original Obi-Wan Kenobi, and I can't remember his name right now. The super famous guy.
Yeah, that dude. Yep, the dude.
The dude. And somebody will tell us in the thing what his name is.
Sure.
He was a Sir somebody. So next on the hit parade.
Sir McGregor. Ewan McGregor.
Oh, none of the buttons work. Who cares?
It's
Buttons
okay.
don't work.
I mean,
but
that's cool.
That's our guy.
Yeah.
That's our man crush right
That
now.
is.
That is our man crush right now. So my question is, who is the person for this week? We didn't have a person, so I wasn't able to. I was confused.
Ooh. Let me come up with.
So every week. Okay, go ahead. Wait, let me get into the box. So every week we do 6 degrees of Kevin Bacon because he's our man crush, and we want to see other people that are our man crush.
And you're gonna like this one.
Yes.
Amber Heard.
Amber Heard. See what it says. So Amber Heard to drop dead sexy.
Okay.
And then that goes down to Pruitt Taylor Vince. I don't even know who that is.
Okay. I don't know who that is either.
Who did JFK?
JFK. Okay.
Kevin Bacon.
With Kevin Bacon.
Yeah, who is this Pruitt guy? Huh.
Wow.
American character actor. He's an American character actor, but there's no picture. So good luck with that, people. Good luck with that.
Okay, cool. So he's those characters in the background that you don't know.
Or he's that guy that's in every film that you should know. Do you know what I mean?
Oh, yes.
You should be like, dude, who is that?
And you're like, you don't know who that is?
It's a famous character actor. What kind of loser are you not knowing who this famous character actor is? Jeez. Okay, so next on is follow the TikToks.
Yes. Oh,
now,
you're going to like this one.
I have not watched any of these per usual, so I'm excited.
Yeah.
And do you know whether we can listen to the music or not, or you're not sure? Who knows?
I'll tell you in 1 second.
Oh, no
yes,
worries.
Yes, listen to the music, because there is no music.
Oh, there is no music. That works. So let's get over to the tick and the talk. And here we go. Music time, music time.
Yep.
Just recording in case something bad happens. I've duct taped the mirror. I've managed to shimmy the thingies behind the mirror. I got that done.
Doesn't sound good already.
No freaking room
This doesn't
to
sound good
pry
already.
the mirror away from the wall, except for right on top here. So
7 years bad luck, people. It's coming up. Coming up. 2 seconds. 7 years bad luck coming up.
I thought at this point I thought it was just a thirst trap.
Yeah, no doubt. No, I get that. But honestly, she didn't move the toilet.
See why I thought this was
Oh, I'm impressed. She got it to come off the wall. Now you're totally foobarred because you didn't take the toilet out. Like, you don't have any room to go. Oh, my head.
I know.
Oh, my head.
I know. I was frustrated with this too.
She can't get her hands around it because it's all the way against the wall.
No, and then she's gonna stand on the top. Look.
Because the toilet's in the way. She's this close. I'm giving her credit, man.
Right.
This is good. She's doing good. But not moving the toilet, I knew was a problem right off the bat. I do like the duct tape though. She's so smart.
Yeah.
She's super smart.
That is smart. Strong.
Screw
right?
that. You do.
Right.
At least of your worries. Oh my gosh. Yes. I'm so glad you recorded this. Okay. Oh yeah. You got it. Yes. 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 No. Yes.
Okay.
No. Yes. No. Yes. Ooh, maybe I celebrated too soon. We'll see.
No.
I give her credit, man.
100%.
Yes.
Yeah.
Mission accomplished.
Okay.
What?
All right, I got it. I got it.
Super impressive. Super impressive.
Right?
I am super impressed with that one.
So
that one was super impressive.
Yeah, so it's follow the TikTok. So the next one is a follow-up on that.
Oh,
so but
awesome.
she's one of those people that if I can't open up something and she was my friend, I would be like, I'm just gonna drive this jar over to you, please. Can you just open this up? Because
that's funny.
Right?
She's got that skill.
Like, oh my God.
Sorry. So, oh boy, I was distracted.
Yeah, just toilet paper.
Can someone tell me what this is? It is not
masonite.
Drywall.
Masonite. No,
I knew you would know.
It's concrete board.
Separated right here. I'm kind of. I don't know.
I'm 95% sure it's masonite. It's what
to
you use for
do
tile
with
work.
it. I ripped the wallpaper
And I know about
off.
it because my partner,
It's
we
almost
used to have a
like-
masonite wall, and she tried to take a nail and put it into the masonite wall. We didn't know. We were renters. So she took the nail and she hit the hammer on the nail, and literally it bounced directly into her head.
Because it's not drywall.
No, it's masonite.
Do I
You're
rip
screwed.
all this drywall off, or do I just mud over
You can mud
this?
over the masonite, but good luck because you can't put anything in it unless you use a drill.
Like shelving back here.
Even with the designs on it?
It might not be masonite. I could be wrong, but it seems like concrete board.
I would think so. It's something like that.
Yeah, and I think it had wallpaper on it. I actually think that's
what
wallpaper
I think.
that's
Yep,
been like glued into it.
We're right there.
What? No, that's crazy.
Right?
That's just nuts. That's nutty fruitcake. Whew. We're almost done. Almost. We don't have a lot of show left. We got a lot of stuff to do, but we don't have a lot of stuff. Got a lot of stuff to do. But we don't
Oh
have
my
a lot of
God,
time.
we got so much to do.
So much stuff. So, have you heard her new IMDb name by any chance?
No.
So I was going to put it up on screen, but I thought it was a bit offensive, so I didn't. But I don't even know if I want to say it, but I'm sure people at home are saying it as I don't say it. So this I've been watching the Amber Heard trial a lot, and so I don't watch it live. I watch it via YouTube and all that other stuff. And apparently everybody else in the world is the same because it is just blowing up everywhere.
Everywhere,
now,
yeah.
This was by far the funniest thing that I had seen in a long time. I was not expecting to laugh this much. And this is like one of like 50 of these. So I'm just going to play it and then you guys can enjoy, I hope. Let's see.
Okay.
Miss Heard, you are on.
My dog stepped on a bee.
My dad has to pee.
I'm an emoji.
My mom's stuck in a tree.
Oh,
my squirrel
She should
got
get a
bit
cat
by a flea.
and then the fire department will come.
I forgot my house key.
That one's my favorite.
My husband broke his knee.
Oh, that's
has a G.
Gluten free.
There's no sugar in my tea. A McDonald's cheeseburger costs 99p.
Just thinking about Johnny's D.
Oh.
My child won't eat his tea.
My gas tank is on E.
Oh.
I can't say turkey tree.
I don't even know what she's trying to say.
Don't listen to me. Don't look at me.
Amber's telling lies about me.
My dog stepped on a bee.
My dad.
That's my favorite though, is that face right there. That like everybody is copying that face.
My dog stepped on a bee.
Right there. Right there. I gotta zoom. Zoom. Oh, look at it.
And
look at it.
and there's so many like just images of her crying without tears.
Oh, God, yeah.
So,
well, that's the
yeah.
thing is that they had a 2016 interview, and then she had the 2022, and it was the exact same thing she was talking about. In 2016, it's all like whatever, jovial. In 2022, it's like the worst thing ever. It is what it is, and so as childish as you can be,
okay.
What word would you change heard to? And I'll give you a clue in a second. I'll give you a guess and then I'll give you a clue.
Okay. Herd. Turd?
Bing! Didn't even need to give it to
Okay.
you. And
All right.
the worst part by far
Yeah.
is that they went onto the IMDb and they changed her name on the IMDb.
Oh, that's fantastic. Yeah, that's good.
Mhm.
Yep.
Yep. And just to prove that I'm not the only one that's interested,
Yep.
the Amber Heard hashtag is currently at 8.5 billion views.
Wow.
With a big B. B
Wow.
for billion. And they say that this break that's happening in the case right now is actually a huge advantage to Johnny's side, because basically they did all of the witness stuff for the defense, and now the prosecution has a whole week to decide, like, hey, what do we need to do now? What else do we need to do that? What's got to go on? So it's pretty crazy if you ask me.
Turn this.
Yes, I have not looked at either of these, and I've got to get them up and running. Let me turn that off in case the audio decides to play suddenly for no apparent reason.
Yeah.
I tried to preload the show today, but unfortunately, with the thousands of things we're doing.
Yep.
Okay, there we go. Oh, that's too funny. I've seen
this is one of my new favorite things.
I've seen this one. It's kind of hilarious. In fact, it's completely and utterly hilarious. So.
All right. Oh, zoom out. There you go.
Been stung by a wasp! I've been stung by a wasp! I'm dying!
Yes, you are dying.
Yeah, look, there's a wasp and it stings up. Oh.
So many wasps this year.
By a wasp! I've been stung by a wasp! I'm dying!
So, stay tuned that to play the next video.
I am. That's exactly what I'm about to do.
Oh my god.
I've been stung by a wasp! I've been stung by a wasp! I'm dying!
Oh, I got it.
Okay. I've been stung by a wasp! I've been stung by a wasp!
Oh yeah!
I've been stung by a wasp!
I've been stung by a wasp and I'm dying. I'm dying. Oh, the most amazing thing on that video is he's holding his foot.
Yes.
And he manages to like hop like 18 steps. Like, yeah.
I've tried that. It's not easy.
Yeah, no, that's
all I have to say about that.
Right.
The next one up on the hit parade is Fruit Labs.
Fruit
What's
Labs.
going on over there?
Ooh,
Fruit
good.
Labs? Like what is going on? Literally, what is going on?
Oh my god, it's irritating the piss out of me.
Living crap out of you,
Like,
and I believe it.
Oh my god.
Yes.
So now they're making it so you could. Okay, normally the way that I set up the show is I preload the full week on Sunday.
Right.
And then-
That makes perfect sense. You get everything ready, you batch it up. I'm with you.
Right.
Because for anybody
And
that
then
doesn't know,
each-
Fruit Labs is
right.
different than other places. It doesn't stay on your phone. Like you got to put it up
It
into the
doesn't.
cloud, into the server.
Right.
So go ahead, keep going with the explanation.
And then with Fruit Labs, they don't have a scheduler. I wish they did. Guys, you need to make a calendar, and I need to be able to just say dates and times, and the video pops up.
And it goes.
Just like other places do.
Yeah.
So
I mean, it's not beyond realistic. I mean, other people
Right.
have that function.
So when I wake up at 4:30, the first thing that I do is press the okay, I can play this video live now, and I let it go out to the world.
Right.
So I
This
do
makes
that
sense.
throughout the week.
Mhm.
And because I have 3 kids and I have a job and
life.
life happens,
Oh no, I get it.
I need to upload on Sunday
Right.
and not
Basically,
upload
you can spend
every
the whole day
3
on
days.
Sunday, because
Right.
what I've noticed recently with Fruit Labs is what used to take 3 minutes now takes sometimes 10. So
God,
if you've got
yeah.
like 8 or 10 videos, it's going to take you probably an afternoon. So
Right. A full afternoon.
So I guess now your daily thing is that every day when you come home, you got to do something new, huh?
Every 3 days, I upload 3 videos.
Because we only do one a day. So 3 for us is 3 days. Unlike and apparently you got word from somebody that the reason they're doing this is why? Why are they doing this?
Because people were spamming uploading.
Right. They were doing like 50 at a time.
In my defense, or this is what I have to say. Why don't you only make it? Why don't you only make it? You could only air 3 videos or 4 videos a day.
Yeah.
Like they have 9 things that you can do.
But the other thing too is let's not be rude here, but we are partners. So it's not like we're like average Joes anymore. I mean, we were average Joes when we started, but then we became partners and we were like, thank you. And why is it that you're like doing the partners
it's like
dirty?
Punishing us for like people that
is a partner, if it is a partner doing it, then put them on a restriction. You know what I mean? Don't punish everybody.
Back from just put them, say, okay, if you keep on doing this, we're going to change you to verified. And if you keep on doing it again, you're off the site.
No. I'm 100,000,000% on the same page. We've talked about them enough. They need to figure that out. So get back to those people.
9 minutes.
Yes.
9 minutes.
And this is the one that I wanted to get to because this one looks like something that you're like, yes, this is the way it should be. It's the way it should be done.
I want to unbox
everything
like this. The way that this guy is unboxing, when my Amazon comes in, I want to unbox Amazon like this. Presents, fast food from like McDonald's. I'll go to McDonald's, get something.
I'm already laughing, dude. I am already laughing.
This is how I want to unbox the rest of my life.
Oh, I'm going to play the music and we'll see if it...
Okay. It's ASMR.
It is. Oh, that's funny.
He's smelling it all.
Oh my lord. These are buttons. I know what buttons are. That was good. I want to open boxes like that.
Oh. Oh my gosh. Every time. That's just... Oh. He's still going.
It's not bad. I dig it. I totally and completely dig it. I love this spin. I'll be honest. The spin I think is my favorite part.
Can't you picture like ordering Sonic and then bringing it home and then doing this to the bag?
Yeah.
And like taking out every little thing.
I was about to say, I definitely I don't think I have one nearby, but I like to just like sniffing the, that made me laugh when I saw that. I was like, dude, are you kidding me? That's hilarious.
Right. Because there's some things that have like that new smell to it that you only get like within the first couple hours. And you're just like, oh, yeah,
100%.
That's it.
100%.
Yeah.
Return of the Sith. I haven't seen this one yet either, so I'm excited about it.
Really? I mean, we always talk about Star Wars, so
we do all the time.
You know, I wanted to throw this up here.
Yes, you wanted to make sure to be inclusive in your Star Wars content. Speaking of which, this last week, for anybody that didn't know, it was May the 4th, otherwise known as Star Wars Day. May the Force be with you.
And then Return of the 5th was May 5th.
You see, I do Cinco de Mayo. I'll just be honest. I'm old school.
I did too. I got Taco Bell.
Yeah. We got Taco Truck.
Taco is way better.
Yeah.
Ancient Tools Part 7. Sith.
Since it's getting to be the time of the year to start mowing, I wanted to do a spotlight.
Dude, that guy looks like my friend from high school named Carl.
On one of my favorites.
Oh my
God. I doubt Carl will be using the Sith.
I start every season at my grindstone to put a new edge on this thing.
No doubt, dude. Edge that. I like that it's a foot pedal, man. Oh, dude, that looks painful. The way I'm in pain watching
Yeah.
it.
After we establish that initial grind on the blade, we take out our honing stone.
Of course. I forgot my honing stone. I don't know what I was thinking.
Now look how fast he does it too.
Back. It goes like this.
You know what it reminds me of? It reminds me of the butcher getting ready.
Yes.
Like, cut.
Hey, how are you?
Somebody walks by us.
Now, when you cut, you do this thing I like to call the scythe dance. You get into a rhythm. You take it in your hand.
It's
back,
the rhythm of
forth,
the rhythm of the
fourth. Like ballroom dancing. I'll show you.
Yeah, you know, just like ballroom dancing.
Of course. It's exactly like ballroom dancing. You know what's funny is I've seen guys that do an entire field in like 10 seconds with one of these.
Oh, yeah.
And like, this guy's going super slow right now. I want to see if he gets
Now, if you did your due diligence with the best form, you should be able to scalp your lawn better than a boomer with the world's best lawnmower. Check that out. At the end, you get this row of this beautiful, beautiful grass. You could use it for hay or whatever you want.
That's crazy.
Ancient Tools Part 7.
Well, there. I didn't
Sit.
even know. I didn't even know.
You know, someone comes and mows my yard.
Yeah. So we're pretty much at the end of the show. Pretty much.
We are. Is there anything else on here that I wanted to? No, I think something different. We got 2 of them.
Don't really have time. Not really. I mean, kind of got time, sort of, kind of.
Do it.
Really.
Do it.
Do you think? Because I still got to do the slideshow. Still got to.
I know.
So let me.
Or just pick one. Just pick one.
Well, this one we were supposed to cover last week. Let's just do it real quick. It's
Okay,
this one.
and then
right
we'll
here.
just save the something different for next week.
That's the one that we're covering right now.
Just eggs.
Yes. And the main reason that I needed to discuss this is because it's just eggs, people. It's just eggs. And when you hear just eggs, what do you think of in your head?
I think of $5 for like 12 eggs.
You think
because
of eggs.
the price of eggs went up.
Yeah, they're just eggs. Well, apparently that's not what marketing means, because how many eggs do you think are in just eggs?
None.
That is correct. It's plants. Why would you call it just eggs if it's literally not eggs at all? Like no egg. Why did they call it no eggs? Like that's a lot more accurate, if you ask me. So I don't know. It's just crazy. This is crazy. It's crazy.
Well, you know what they need? They need
Yeah,
a
what do they
question mark at the end of eggs.
Yeah, that would
Really
be
good eggs,
I would
question mark?
buy that
Yeah.
1000% more than
That's
this.
all what they need. Yep.
Yeah, that's it. So
I
for
mean,
anybody
hire
that's
me.
watching, anybody that's
15
still
years
watching
ago,
the show,
I went through all the college classes
to
do marketing
this
stuff. So
yeah.
yeah.
For
Maybe longer
anybody
than
that's still watching the show, please come back for AD, otherwise known as After Dark.
After Dork.
After Dork. And this
After
will be our.
Yay! Yay!
And bye, everybody. We'll let this run for a couple minutes.
Ooh, that's the time that we went to space in the show.
Drinks. I have all about the drinks.
Drinks. Push to 200.
200 people. Get us to 200, please, please, please. Help us. Help us,
That's
please.
it. That's all. That's all what we want this week is just 200.
Yeah, we want to get to 200, which will lead to 1,000, which will lead to 1,000,000. And Mr. Beast, please, all you have to do is say, hi, Shasta. It's 2 tiny words. That's all you have to say. Did you see that thing in her eye? I wonder if that was the...
I don't know. Don't we have the power to rewind?
Sure. We've got that power. Let's see what that was. Was it after this?
What is in her eye? I don't know. It was somewhere.
Yeah. Well, that's the problem with rewinding. There it is. Mr. Beast, Mr. Beast. There it is. Ooh, look at that eye.
Oh, it's your pointer.
Oh, that's what it is. Okay. Well, that makes more sense.
It's your finger pointer.
It's the finger
Yeah.
pointer in her eye. Yeah, that doesn't sound good to me. Finger pointing in the eye doesn't. That sounds
I mean,
horrible.
you know, it happens
just-
if you
yeah,
got to
but-
scratch your eyeball.
Ow. Just don't do that. That's what I would say. Just don't scratch your eye ever.
Yeah, just
ever
don't,
in
just
history.
don't ever.
No,
No,
not at all. Not at all.
no.
Shocking, everybody. Well, everybody, it's been great seeing y'all again this week.
It has.
I need to increase the speed on these for next week. I wonder if I can do it right now. Let's find out. Let me see if I can make it go
All right.
even faster.
And remember, guys, be sure to like, follow. For those of you on the podcast, thank you. Give us
subscribe.
A good rating wherever we're at. We're currently at 5-star rating on Spotify. So thank you guys.
Oh,
yeah.
I made it go faster. Now it's going really fast. It's getting confused though.
Whoa, it
It's
looked like I was moving kind of.
Yeah,
nice.
It does.
I like it.
It's like, wait, what do I do? What do I do now? Wait,
Whoa.
what do I do?
I like it.
What do I do?
Whoa. It's cool. I like the morphin.
Yeah. Let me see if we can do zoom.
Whoa.
Wipe. And then back to fade. Nice. Well, everybody, it's been awesome seeing you again. I'm going to jump forward a little bit because we're getting to the end. Drinking. And we'll see you next week. Same time, same bad channel.
We will.
And if you're an adult, stick around. We will be starting a new show in probably about 3 minutes. So
3 minutes.
3 minutes. And we're coming up on it. It'll be done in a second, I swear.
Sweet. The Sith.
Return of. Bye, everybody.